Libras, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into your 72-hour forecast. Of course, any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description, especially if you do want to get a personal reading with me. And let's jump into it and see what's going on. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Give me a spread for the next 72 hours for my Libras. And happy solar return as well to my Libras out there who either have celebrated their birthday already, happy belated birthday, and if your birthday hasn't come yet, happy early birthday. All right, so let's jump straight into it. The first card that I have, we have the Eight of Cups representing the personal theme. So for a lot of you, you're in a space to where you could recognize what doesn't align with you emotionally, and you're going to do everything in your power in these next 3 days to stay away from focusing on the things that make you feel emotionally a wreck. Okay, there also may be emotions that may have been swept up under the rug that you're having to address now, especially when it comes to a relationship you have with someone, or like your feelings in regards to how you've been treated in some way, like whatever emotions you've been just kind of trying to push to the side and ignore for a minute now. It just feels like you're having to address it during this time frame. Also with the Eight of Cups, you could be wanting to leave some sort of foolishness behind. Like this could be family drama. This could be drama that comes with dealing with a certain love interest here. It's like you're trying to be very aware of the vibes that you're giving attention or energy to, okay? Now, when it comes to the possible challenge during this time frame, I have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this could be dropping your guard down if you are trying to welcome in new love. Maybe you're having a hard time with being confident in doing that. For others of you, this more so feels like maybe you needing to put better boundaries in place. You may have an ex who thinks that they can get back in contact with you whenever they want, and you guys are just going to magically move forward. Or you may need better boundaries in terms of like money or the friends that you have around you. It just feels like there could be a challenge in, like I said, setting those boundaries, or even people respecting those boundaries that you have up. Another challenge could be just saying F it to something that has been very challenging to you for a while. Like to completely absolve yourself from a situation here that has been an issue, that has been an existing blockage for you, could be very difficult. Or the recovery process of, recovering from some sort of health issues may be a process. Now, in regards to your feelings, I have the Six of Swords. So you're in a space to where mentally you're ready to move on. Like you're ready to move on to bigger and better. You're trying to think positive. You're trying to keep your mental health in a balanced place. Okay. You could also feel like you're ready to move on to a new chapter in your life. Maybe literally move. Or you may be feeling like, you know what, I'm ready to... It just feels like this energy of I'm ready to let things go. Like you guys are ready to release. And I think that your solar return could be triggering this, because you're seeing what has been stunting your growth all these years. And now with this solar return, you don't want that to be the case again. You also may be just in this more so calming energy as well. But moving on to your love life, I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, representative of that. And if you're single, you could be shutting down potential options because you're starting to realize that those quote unquote potential options may have something wrong with each and every one of them. Or a option that you may have had, you could be realizing maybe this person doesn't really want a committed relationship. If you're in a relationship, you could be sick and tired of your person doing like petty stuff, trying to entertain other people whenever you guys are not on the best of terms. Or like doing things to show their immaturity in moments of the relationship getting kind of testy. You could be tired of that. Now, when it comes to your career, I do have the Ace of Pentacles. So career-wise, you guys are definitely going to be making money. You could get like a paycheck during this time frame. You could get a new job if you are looking for one. This could be a really good sign for you. If you have a business, you could be putting new products in your business and therefore you're making more money from that. It just seems like either a huge focus on making money or you're actually making the money. And like I said, a good sign is a good omen for a new job. Now, advice for you Libras for this time frame with the Knight of Pentacles. Really take your time. Don't rush into this energy of like literally rushing to do things, or you're bypassing certain details. Whenever the Knight of Pentacles shows up, this is you needing to pay attention to the details of whatever you're working on. So if you have a business, make sure that you're looking at all the logistics and that you're not missing any details out of just trying to be haste and quick in putting something out there. If you're going to work on a relationship with someone, you need to really take your time to rebuild the trust or rebuild that relationship so that it doesn't fall apart. Okay. Now, the last card is going to represent the outcome with the Tower. There could be an event that takes place that shows you everything that you need to see in terms of a person, a situation in your life. Like if there were certain secrets that someone was keeping, or just secrets that were just bits and pieces of information that was just unaware to you, you will be getting some sort of answers or abrupt realizations during this time frame. Okay, for a lot of you, if you recently had a Tower moment, this is more so you guys, again, trying to pick up the pieces after and being more so in a space of wondering what you should do if you recently found out, you know, maybe your person is cheating, or maybe there were just certain secrets that were being kept from you. Okay, what else is going on with my Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for October 1st through the 3rd? What's the next 72 hours looking like? What does the next 72 hours look like for my Libras? All right, Libras, we have coming together. We have confront. And we also have release. Okay, so in terms of what you may need to be aware of in the first 3 days of October, there's certain things that you guys are going to have to confront within your shadow side or your shadow self. This is realizing that your shadow self does not mean that you're a bad person. If you have certain qualities that you have to work on, what makes you a bad person is to ignore that you have these qualities and almost push it to the side as if it's something that doesn't need to be addressed, and just allowing yourself to kind of just exist in your own ignorance. So during this time frame, what you're not aware of, there could be certain situations during this time frame that trigger you to confront things that you may have to work on, or even things that have stunted your growth. And then with coming together, I think that everything is literally coming together for you. You just need to trust the process. And then also too, there's going to be a need for you and your partner, if you are trying to work on your relationship, to more so be in a proactive space, or instead of like trying to argue with each other and trying to be at each other's necks. I think that it's going to require you guys both to try your best to release the energy of the past. And like I was seeing for you guys from the beginning, this just feels like a releasing type of next 72 hours. Like it's a lot of like just letting go for the sake of your own mental health, which is awesome. Okay, so what is the overall theme for my Libras during this time frame? What is the overall theme? Okay, I'm gonna put these back. Overall theme for my Libras. So we have the Moon card. So this is getting in tune with your emotions. This is also having to address how do I say this? Having to address feelings, having to address uncertainties in certain ways. Okay. You may have to control your reactions during this time frame. There's the energy of needing to nurture self, needing to nurture the inner child. Okay. Your intuition maybe at an all-time peak. This is about you needing to defend what you feel is right, being in the flow of acceptance, letting your feelings out. Those are some of the themes that you could be experiencing during this time frame. But I hope that this was helpful and that you did enjoy. If you did, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see my Libra gang in the next one.